Hello and welcome to this video introduction to Collab's new service called CanVAS VAS in Cloud. VAS in Cloud is a new concept that allows mobile operators to set up a fully functional VAS deployment in a matter of few minutes in the cloud. At this stage, we can set up an MMSC, a multimedia messaging service center, and an SMSC, an SMS center. The new idea here is that you don't have to, you as the mobile operator, you don't need to bring any hardware, any dedicated equipment and so on. This is all pure cloud service. The hosting platform in the back office here is Amazon Web Services, the well-known computing and web services provided by Amazon. We use AWS's APIs to automatically create a VPC, Virtual Private Cloud, which is a protected, secured, private environment with subnet, routers, firewalls, and so on. And the most important, there's a VPN gateway and a VPN connection between the newly created VPC, the dedicated VPC for the VAS, and your network. So basically you get an extension to your core network just for VAS, and you don't have to take care of all of the overhead of maintenance and handling dedicated servers, storage, disks, floor space, power, and so on. This is all provided as a service. And I will show you in this demonstration exactly how to set up and quickly bring an online service, VAS services. Okay, so let's go ahead and fill the wizard, go through the steps until we create our VPC with VAS service on it. So, first step is the account details, where we put our emails, password, and so on. So let me go ahead and fill this one real quick. Put my name, phone, select the title, country, and then we are at the second step, which is the VPN connection. So basically what we put here is the external IP address on your premise where your VPN gateway is available. So I have already prepared something here, and you select the VPN gateway type. So either it's something you have listed here, and if it's not, then you select generic settings. If you have the model, you will get a ready script, an automatically created script that you can use to execute on your equipment, and it will put all the settings, all the IPsec phases and so on, all the pre-shared keys and everything. If not, you will get a generic settings and you will put it manually on your equipment. Okay, so I've selected generic for now, and I'm clicking next. And what will happen now is that the system will automatically create on the fly the VPC, the Virtual Private Cloud, a customer gateway, and virtual VPN gateway, and then the VPN connection. So now the VPN connection is created. That the system sends an email with all of the details that are required to create the VPN gateway, basically what happens now that you need to go and set your equipment with the provided script or parameters. So I'll go ahead and do that and be right back. Okay, so now I've created the VPN gateway on my end, and when clicking next, what happens now is that the system tries to bring the tunnel up, and it checks for the status, and if the tunnel is up, then we have successfully completed this step of VPN, and what we have now is basically a network, a virtual private network in the cloud, in Amazon AWS, which is ready for setting up new hosts and running new machines, virtual machines, that are practically, basically in the network, in your extension of your core network. Okay, so we are proceeding to the features section. What we see here is, you can select basically which products and which services do you want to use, and also you select the sizing of this installation. MMSC can go between 1 and 50 for now, and SMSC is until 500 TPS for now in the cloud. I'll go ahead and leave the defaults here for now. The next step is the questionnaire. Here we provide some questions that help us build the configuration on the newly created machines. So basically for these services what we need are the basic SIGTRON link questions. So we set up an SS7 links between the machines and the machines and your STP or your peer of the SS7 links. Okay, so I can select the mode of the SCTP. We'll put the peer IP address. Again, I'm putting here something that is for Collapse lab environment. This is not a real demo, so this is not a real mobile, let's call it, core network, but it is a simulation that contains all the elements. Okay, so this is an internal IP address, so I'm putting here the internal IP address. Remember, we have a VPN gateway. This is okay. And also SMPP for SMSC. So I'm providing the SMPP details. Selecting receiver, transmitter, and so on. Okay, and finally coming to the final step of the payment. So what we see here is that the SMSC and MMSC costs are displayed, the monthly charges, as well as the one-time integration fee, which is the price for setting up the new installation. We can select either Visa, MasterCard, and so on, or PayPal. Once we click finish here, we are redirected to the PayPal, in this example, payment form. Complete the payment, and that's it. And we have a working MMSC and SMSC environment. Now, it's important to mention that if any of the steps here fail, CollApp representative will contact you according to the details provided in the first section. So we will approach and we will help. So if there's any manual intervention required, at least at the beginning, this is something that we will of course help and provide, and so on. And that's it. This is the VAS in Cloud wizard, which helps us create VAS services in the cloud in a matter of few minutes, as I hope you saw and understand and enjoyed the demonstration.